My people, the cocoa on ground right now is the fact that Olori Mariam wants to drag the Ooni sisters around for some things that she feels should have been done long time ago, because you know that before now Ooni sisters were at the beck and call of Olori Mariam until all of these whole shackles of them controlling and every single thing went down, and the Oni sisters regained their freedom by knowing that what they were doing was wrong. So they now took a another step altogether, and the step they took became their redemption. Yes, the step they took became their redemption. Why did it become their redemption? Because that particular step they took became one of the things that pushed them forward. Yes, it became one of the things that pushed them forward, because it was more like they were having disagreement with their brother, and from all indication, every single thing was not adding up. Yes, everything was not adding up. Nothing was moving forward. It was just setbacks for both them and their brother. And if this happens to continue, it will just keep on going over and over and over again, and just like that. So Olori Miriam used to pay Oni sisters to have them do whatsoever it is that she wants. And from what we heard, allegedly, this transited from Miriam down to Ronke, and it just continued like that. Yes, it continued like that over and over and over again. And from what we later got to know, we got to know about the fact that sometimes they wanted to, step out of that reality of, Miriam is bribing us, Miriam is bribing us. But because they were already too involving, so they could not really um step out of it. But when they finally took the courage, when that courage came, and they had the mind to do that, it became so realistic for them. It became so realistic for them that they made it out of whatsoever agreement they had with Miriam, and it all became history for them, as they no longer collect bribe, or they are no longer at Miriam's beck and call any longer. Miriam or Olori Aderonke, they are no longer at their beck and call any longer. And one of the things that everybody is finding quite ridiculous about this right now is the fact that in the midst of this whole thing, these women, since that moment where, they took the ground that my brother is the one I am going to support, my brother is the one I am going to, be for right now, and not for the money or for any single thing that these women have to offer, or for any single thing that these women are projecting before me. It has been, I believe they have had peace of mind, but it has been war at the end of Olori Miriam and that of Olori Aderonke, because the people whom they were using in causing confusion, they were using in making sure that they put an asunder in the growth of the palace, have left. And from what we heard, allegedly, it has been one thing or the other transpiring with these people. It has just been one thing or the other transpiring. And right now, what we are hearing, allegedly, there has been a fight outbreak in the palace, and that fight outbreak has categorically ruined a lot and a lot of things. Yes, the fight outbreak has ruined a lot of things, and by saying that it has ruined a lot of things, it has broken what it should not break, it has done things it should not done. There is a lot that is going on in the palace right now that should not go on. And it is just too much. It is just too much. The whole situation, or the whole scenario on ground, is beginning to make everyone come to a point of realization that, you see, don't play with the devil. Don't even trust the devil for a minute. Because even things that they only just knew that, oh, my sisters were entangling with this woman, they were they were doing things that are not right. They were just, getting involved in things that should not be gotten involved in. But right now, what is coming out of is so hilarious. Moments that they only felt things happen naturally were moments that his sisters had got involved and they destroyed the little trust he had. Now that he have settled with them, now that they are on his side, now that they are there coming out for him, it is now that every single thing is coming out in full fold, and Oni is already disappointed. Remember that Oni told his sisters that you have the chance to do whatever it is that you want, but you don't have the chance to ruin my life because you have a choice to make. Hmm. And right now, it is beginning to be so obvious, so obvious that no matter what happens, there are no two ways about these things. There are just no two ways around these things. And from all indication, no matter what you do, this women, Miriam and Ronke, and whosoever is also involved on this matter, they will not stop. They will not stop, reason being that they enjoy causing chaos in other people's lives. Yes, they enjoy causing a lot and a lot of chaos in other people's lives. And if this is going to be just one thing that they enjoy doing, or one thing that they just find it um interesting, then it is a gone. Because now that they have brought up something that would definitely bring problem for the Ooni sisters, remember that the Ooni sisters are in support of Olori Naomi's return into the palace, and we know very well that Miriam Aronke does not cherish this particular part. No, they don't. They don't like it, and they are coming after them now. Remember, you had these women at your beck and call. You had these women under control. You had them listening to you. You had them obeying you, but you did not give them that chance to do whatever it is they want. Every point, it was more like you were controlling. You were the ones. Miriam was literally controlling the Oni sisters. That's the truth. And right now that the Oni sisters have left, right now that the Oni sisters have said that no, we will not do it again, hmm, you are revealing secrets that nobody knew they existed. You're coming out to say a lot of things that nobody even knew they were in the picture. It is where, my people, this is the palace, and whatsoever comes out of the palace, they move us again. So we'll just patiently wait and see how this will play out, because as it is right now, we don't know which one is which.